Hello, my name is Tom. I'll be presenting today's video, Product Ranking for Communique for Amazon Seller Central, the reporting, analytics, business intelligence, data mining for your Amazon sales. Before we get started, let's take a look at the report overview. This report analyzes the activity of a product across all other products, both merchant and FBA listed. Product rankings are a way to categorize all of your products as to their relative effect to sales, profit, costs, and hits based on the breakpoints defined below. The breakpoints. A. 21 to 100% of category ranking or the top 80% of value. B. 6 to 15% of category ranking or the next 15% of value. C. 1 to 5% of category ranking or the last 5% of value. X is for 0% of category ranking, contribute no value at all. So using the breakpoints, the top 80% of products get a ranking of A. The next 15% get a ranking of B. The next 5% get a ranking of C, and any product over 100% has no rank and is therefore marked X. You can use the product ranking results in a variety of areas within your business. For example, pricing. You can use the rankings to fine-tune pricing for products which are underperforming. Purchasing. The more you sell, the more important it is that you never run out of high-ranking products. Cycle counting. When cycle counting, you can limit it to higher ranks and to higher-performing products. Warehousing. Higher rankings indicate a need for a more accessible storage location for faster and efficient picking and packing. Product management analysis. Rankings help to evaluate low performers to determine viability. This report is available in both standard and enterprise editions. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you can find the product ranking report under both products and FBA. The difference between the two is that under products, it takes into account both merchant listed and FBA products and sales, whereas in the FBA section, it only takes into account FBA listed products and sales. So for this purpose of the video, we'll use the product ranking report under the FBA section. We're going to do a standard search, look at last 90 days of sales. We're going to include market fees with the COGS, cost of goods. We're going to apply, as you can see, we're going to bring back 1,166 results or products in our result. Here's the list. So looking through this list, as you can see, the sales rank, profit rank, credit cost rank, and hits rank, how the products have been categorized. You see a lot of A's, B's, C's, and scrolling up here towards the top, you see a bunch of X's. So what we've done is we've ranked each product based on each category, and based on the breakpoints we've given earlier, we've categorized these based on A, B, C, or X. So let's go ahead and sort each column, and you can do multi-column sorts. And as you can see across the top, we have A's all across the board, and as we scroll down, we start getting some A's and B's and some C's. And as we keep scrolling, you get more C's, fewer B's, and we run to all X's. So let's go ahead and do a little filtering here. And what we're going to do is we're going to filter each column, and we want to see X's only. All right, so as you can see, by selecting X for each one of the ranking columns, we now have 615 products listed, meaning that of the 1,166 that we started with, 615 of those have X's all across the board. Let's look at this down here. Our current quantity on hand is 1601, that's merchant listed, and our FBA is 2,901. Our quantity in transit to FBA is 332, and our quantity reserved is 73. So what you're looking at here essentially is 1601 plus 2901 plus 332 plus 73. That's 4,907 units either at FBA, merchant listed, or en route or on reserve. That's quite a few units that make up the entire X all the way across the board. Not to mention your inventory value, the total value of your inventory, is $30,611.96 for products that add no value whatsoever to your sales, or your profit, or your costs, or your hits. All right, so let's do this another way. Let's remove all the X's and do all the A's. Let's see how many we have with A's across the board. So going A's all the way across the board, and these are products that make up 80% of your value or your ranking. There's only 87 products listed here. And of those 87, the inventory value is $22,308.75. And recall that the inventory value for the products that have X all the way across was $30,600, meaning that you have $30,600 worth of inventory value for products that are performing poorly or not at all, and then you have $22,308 for products that comprise your top 80%. That's kind of upside down. So let's go ahead and do another little filtering here. Let's remove the A's. Let's do B, C's, and X's. And we want to look at the bottom 15% of your product ranking. Okay, so what we've done here is we've listed only all the B, C's, and X's. And so of that, we have 825 products. So the bottom 15% of your ranking has 825 products with an inventory value of $43,238.88. So you have to ask yourself that if the top 80% has an inventory value of $22,308 and the bottom 15% has $43,238, likely there's something that you need to do about your inventory here and take a closer look at these items, especially the ones that are X across the board or the ones that are C's. So as you can see, this gives you a way to be able to see what the performance and rankings of all your products are against each other. A little something else that we can do here is, you're actually able to group various different columns. We can actually take the supplier, bring it over here, and transform this report from the FBA product ranking report to the FBA product ranking by supplier. Now you can have a better idea of which of these suppliers are contributing to most of your X's, B's, and C's. So if we scroll down here to Victoria and Hart Company, we see 41 of these, B's, C's, a lot of X's. Okay. So we can ask the question, well, of this particular supplier here, do they supply any of the A's across the board for the top 80%? So we're just going to come up here and type in the A, get rid of the A, B, C's, and X's. Click the A, and we'll do the last one. And we'll look at suppliers again. They're not listed here. So even though they provide B's, C's, and X's, more X's than anything else, they actually have no products that are in the A category. So that's very telling. So as you can see from looking at this report, there are ways that you can be able to twist and turn your data and be able to look at a variety of different ways to figure out what's going on. Again, the whole purpose behind the product ranking report is to list all products that you have for sale and to be able to rank each other and give a ranking to it to indicate whether or not they fall in the top 80, next 15, the last 5, or if they contribute no value whatsoever, they are an X. So we're going to put the name column for the supplier back over here, and we are going to remove the filter. And now we're back to 1,166 products. As you can see, the filters that we applied are also stored here, and you can go back and select those at any point in time and they're reapplied. Or click off the little checkbox and no filtering is allowed. Okay, so at this point, this pretty much wraps up the video on the product ranking report. Let's finish this up. So if you wish to learn more, please contact sales@altarian.com, or you can visit our forum at communique.vbulletin.net. As far as web help is concerned, let's go back and take a look. You can actually go to the help right here, and it takes you out to the web help. We also have the column headings and field mappings here. Kind of gives you an explanation about what each column does. And with our latest releases, we actually do have header hints here. So even though some of these columns may seem a little cryptic to you, you can always go back over these header hints, and it gives you a little bit longer description as to what they are. I want to thank everybody for joining our video today. If you have any questions, again, please send them to sales@altarian.com. Have a nice day. Thank you.